If I'm being completely honest, bro, I'm upset that I even have to feel the need to film this and post it out to social media publicly. Because me talking about something like this, I feel like I wouldn't even talk like face to face with somebody. I know technically I'm face to face with you guys. Like, hi, how you doing? But I feel like, I don't know, bro. I feel like I wouldn't really talk face to face with somebody about this. And it's just the fact that so many people just don't care about how you feel. And I know I'm saying this like, oh bro, you're acting like you're so sensitive, bro, grow up, like not everything revolves around you. And like, I understand that, bro, but it's like the whole situation of me being around you, it shouldn't be you just stand there and rage bait me, but instead of rage baiting me, you're just blatantly disrespectful right to my face. And it's like, when somebody does that to me, it's like they don't realize that I'm a human too. I have my own emotions, bro, and I could be going through something just like them. And I feel like the whole rage bait thing in general is literally just an excuse to go up to somebody and just be blatantly disrespectful right to their face. And I also just got out of the shower, so you're gonna gradually see my hair just get worse and worse. But it's gotten to a point where it's like, I feel like nobody cares about what I'm going through or what I'm feeling. And I'm not trying to make this video to be like, oh, give me love, give me this, give me that. Like, no, I'm just telling y'all how I really feel. And I don't want y'all to go and act like I'm a suck up in the comment section. I don't want y'all to give me like, oh, you're great, bro, you're great, you're awesome, because that's not what I'm going for. I'm just trying to tell y'all how I really feel, and I'm trying to tell y'all what's going on in my life right now. I'm giving y'all a little life update. And I feel like it's gotten to a point in my life where the ones that I'm around half the time don't really care about how I feel. Because there's times where, I mean, it's been pretty obvious that I'm like, yo, like, I'm not going for that today, bro. Like, I'm not in the mood. And they'll just continue to push it and push it and push it on me. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm not going for that, bro. And then I get mad at them, and I'm like, bro, can you just knock it off? This, that. And I say something to them, and they're like, bro, you fell for the rage bait. And I'm like, I already told you, bro, I'm not going for that today. Like, and this ain't about my closest friends. Like, this ain't about Landon, Lucas, Jaden, Nate. This ain't about them. And I forgot, like, Caden Carver. Like, this ain't about them. This is just about the other ones around me, bro. And it's like, rage baiting, first of all, is a sin. And second of all, is literally 90% of the time, it's you just being blatantly disrespectful right to my face. And like, I'm not going for that. So if you come up to me and you're gonna be disrespectful to me, I'm gonna say something back. And then you're gonna stay in here and laugh in my face, and you're gonna say, oh, you fell for the rage bait. Like, grow up, dude. And like I was saying before, like, there's been times where I've gone to places, I've been around people, and I'm like, my body language is telling y'all that I'm not going for that, and I'm not in the mood today, and I'm low key going through something. And you gonna walk up to me, you're not even gonna ask how I feel, and you're just gonna be disrespectful right to my face. And it's like, bro, when I tell you to stop, that means stop, bro. Like, it's not funny. It's not funny. it's just not funny. And I feel like for me, I'm a more sensitive type of person, right? And a lot of people would be like, oh, how could you admit that? How could you admit that? Because I don't know, bro. I'm just telling you how I feel. But I feel like I'm more of like a sensitive person. You know what I'm saying? And when somebody comes up to me and starts bugging me, I get pretty angry pretty quickly, right? So when you see me starting to get angry, that should not provoke you to continue on going, because I'm a human being just like you. I guarantee you, if you were in my position, you would want me to cut the act. You would want me to cut it out. So how are you gonna walk up to me and provoke me when I'm just sitting here? I have AirPods in, I'm minding my own business. You're gonna come and rip my AirPod out and provoke me like I'm doing something, and I'm just sitting here minding my own business. I ain't even doing nothing. And again, I just feel like nobody cares about what I'm going through, or nobody cares. And I'm not trying to tell y'all like, oh, I'm the main character, everybody should worry about me. But it's like, I feel like nobody notices, if that makes sense. Because I'm not trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm the main character, focus on me and me only. Like, y'all should be focusing on God. But like, I feel like nobody notices me, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to sound like a suck up. I'm not trying to sound like the main character. I'm just telling y'all how I feel. So, and another thing that's really difficult is if I'm on my walk with Christ and it looks different from your walk with Christ, that doesn't mean that I'm doing something wrong. And that one hurts, bro. Because like I struggle with music, and I want y'all to realize that I'm a human being. Look at my background on my phone. It's the die-lit Playboi Carti album cover. Y'all gotta realize, bro, I'm a human being, bro. I'm no different from you. So y'all can't judge me for doing something that I struggle with. Like, how would you feel? Because I'm sure most of y'all who are watching this came from my main channel, and I have Travis Scott emblems. Is that even a word? I don't even. Is emblems a word? It refers to a symbol or design that represents a particular organization, group, or idea. I have Travis Scott, bro, that was a crazy vocab pull, bro. But I have Travis Scott emblems in my room. You feel what I'm saying? And it hurt. And look, like, again, this is my background. It's the Playboi Carti die-lit album cover. And it really, really hurts when I'm struggling with something and y'all want to comment, oh, that's disgusting. Are you even really a follower of Christ? Like, are you... Y'all are saying, like, oh, that's disgusting. Take it down, this, that. Like, I want y'all to realize that I'm a human being just like you. You struggle with, let's say, you struggle with something. Let's use greed as an example. How would you feel if I'm telling you, oh, your greed is disgusting? Your greed is disgusting. You don't deserve to be a follower of Christ. You don't deserve love from God because you struggle with something. That is, and I'm not bashing nobody for saying that, because again, I love everybody, but it's just hard. It's just really hard, man, because I struggle, you struggle, he struggles, she struggles, they struggle, we struggle. And I don't want you to comment on my video telling me how disgusting this is as if you're perfect and you don't struggle at all. Because for you to tell me that, and this isn't aimed towards anybody, because I've gotten multiple comments about these and stuff like that. I think I've got tens of hundreds even. And for you to tell me that I'm not worthy of being a follower of Christ because of this, it makes me feel like I'm not enough, even though I know I'm not, because I don't deserve the love that Jesus has for me. But for you to say I don't deserve to be a follower of Christ because I struggle, I feel like that makes my situation 10 times worse. And like I've said a lot this video, I don't want y'all to comment down below acting like I'm a suck up, because I can vent, you can vent, we all can vent, he can vent, she can vent, they can vent, we can vent. So I don't want y'all to act like, oh, you're doing this so people compliment you, you're fishing for compliments. No, I'm not, bro. I just genuinely want to tell y'all how I feel, what I'm going through. I want to give y'all a little life update and let y'all know that I'm not doing the best, but I could be doing better. And I know that I'm going to end up being in a better position because I have God with me. Right above me, right up here, you guys can't see it. It's literally right up there, way up there. There's a cross that I drew and put up there, I think 2 years ago, and like I have that up, and I am a follower of Christ, and I'm very proud of it. But for somebody to tell me because I have this, I'm not allowed to be, or I don't deserve to be a follower of Christ, that hurts, man. It really does. And for somebody to comment and tell me that I'm not worthy to be a follower of Christ, that's not the harsh reality. That just hurts me, man, because if you know anything about me, you know that I am all for Christ, but I struggle. I'm a human being. I'm no different than you. You're a human being. I'm a human being. It doesn't matter how tall you are, how short you are, the color of your hair, the color of your eyes. It doesn't matter how big your hands are. It doesn't matter your shoe size. We're all a human being, right? And for you to tell me that I'm not allowed to be a follower of Christ because of this, it really hurts, man. It really does. And that's not the harsh reality. That's just you saying something that is unethical, and that's you saying something that's non-existent to what's going on in my life, because you have no idea what's going on in my life. I could be in the darkest position of I could be in the darkest spot of my life. And then for you to tell me that I don't deserve to be a follower of Christ could just make things go from terrible to the worst it's ever been. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying earlier, it's not like a I feel invisible type, because I'm not gonna lie, bro, that's not something I feel like I would say, but it's more of like I feel like people don't notice me. Because I try every day, I try so hard to put a smile on my face and, you know, be a good light around everybody. I try to reflect Christ daily. I try to help people laugh. I try to compliment people, help them have a great day. And it's like, I feel like what I do goes unnoticed. And I don't want to say it like, I don't want to say it as like, oh, I'm pissed that this is happening, but my YouTube videos have also been underperforming lately, and I feel like that also plays a factor. Like, I feel like my advice is going unnoticed to a lot of people, and that's completely besides the point, because I'm not upset that my YouTube videos are underperforming. I'm more so upset about the ones around me. I feel like a lot of the time the things that I do goes unnoticed, because if I were to say something and then the dude next to me were to repeat the exact same thing at the exact same level, they would burst out laughing at what he said rather than what I said, when I literally said the same thing in the same tone at the same table. It was just said by this person. And again, I try so hard every day to, dress well so people can get inspiration, people can get outfit inspo. I try so hard to put a smile on my face, to help radiate that to others, and help them have a great day. And I try to talk to strangers, and I feel like that's something like if I have this camera here and I go out vlogging, I know I talk about it all the time, but I do get a little bit nervous vlogging, and I don't mind talking to people in public, but I feel like vlogging in public is difficult. So a lot of the times, if I'm out in public vlogging, you guys won't see me, complimenting a stranger or saying something to a stranger, because of the sole fact that I'm already a little bit nervous to be vlogging. But I just want y'all to realize that I'm out there in public, and I'm talking to strangers. I'm giving them compliments. I'm dressing well for the outfit inspo. I'm putting a smile on my face, even if I don't want to. I'm still trying my hardest to put a smile on my face. I really am. And again, I feel like sometimes that goes unnoticed. And I also feel like things don't go unnoticed, whether I realize it or not. But I feel like a lot of the times I do go unnoticed. And I don't want to be or feel like I'm unnoticed, because I try. Like last night, it's currently Monday. Last night I got an hour and a half of sleep. I couldn't sleep. It felt like I had insomnia. I came to school today full of energy, smile on my face, nice outfit, and I feel like it went unnoticed. I could have been dead silent. I could have put on just pajamas and rolled out of bed and walked to school, but I tried hard. I put a smile on my face when I didn't want to. I put on a nice outfit. I was talking to all my friends. I was talking to the ones around me, the ones I knew, the ones I didn't know, and I feel like it went unnoticed. And that was really difficult for me, because an hour and a half of sleep, that is a nap. And I don't know how I'm still up and filming this right now, because it's 9:26 p.m. But again, I just felt like it went unnoticed today. And I try, I really do try, because I want to be the light in the room for everybody, not just my friends, not just the girl I have a crush on. I want to be a light in a room for everybody, bro. And I feel like if I really want to be myself, the people around me, I'm not going to stop being myself, because I already am myself. But the people around me, I feel like sometimes they think it's annoying. They want me to just shut up, because like I said, I'm an energetic person. I love like public speaking. I love public speaking, like presentations in class, bro, like speaking on the auditorium stage. Like, I love public speaking. And I'm a very outgoing person, and a lot of my friends, I feel like, think that's annoying. Like, I'm a very energetic person. I love public speaking. I love I love smiling, bro. And I'm trying to put it into words, bro, but it's like, I try. I really do. And I feel like when I am myself, sometimes the ones around me, and even like my best of friends, think that I should just shut up, or I should just not, I should have just stayed home at the hangout, or I don't know, man. I just feel like sometimes me being myself is too much. And I don't want to feel like that. Because I was feeling similar feelings earlier on in the year. And fast forward to August 18th, it's starting to come back, kind of. And this is not, again, a cry for compliments. This is not a cry for, or this is not a time for you guys to comment like, oh, you're not the main character, bro. Not everybody's gonna focus on you. And I get that. Everybody in their life is the main character. I'm the main character in my life. My brother's the main character in his life. And I understand that I'm not somebody else's main character. But I don't want to feel like I'm somebody else's nobody character, if that makes sense. I don't want to feel like I'm not even in somebody else's movie, if that makes sense. And again, like, I'm disappointed that I even had to make this video and let y'all know what's going on and stuff, but I kind of actually have been putting it off, because I meant to talk about this like a week ago, but I was putting it off. And it's just, I don't know, I've had a lot of thoughts and emotions flowing through my mind. And again, I'm still gonna, and on the main channel, I'm still gonna continue to put a smile on my face, whether I want to or not. I'm still gonna put on good outfits because I want y'all to get outfit inspo. I'm still gonna radiate positive energy, whether I want to or not, because I want you guys I don't want you guys to see me going through something like this where I'm just thinking and thinking and thinking, and I have a lot of thoughts on my mind and I want to talk to somebody about it. But like I said, you guys over here on the second channel are very special to see a type of video like this, because I don't even think I would talk to the person I'm closest with about this face to face. But I feel like it's different if I'm talking to the camera, because it's like I'm talking to myself and I'm just talking to get what I'm feeling out of my body. And like I said, I'm gonna come back to the main channel happy, full of energy, grateful. And I am very grateful, but there are some things where I wish I was more grateful in that position, because like I said, like, oh, I feel like my work's going unnoticed. I feel like what I'm doing, my happiness, my this, that is going unnoticed. But I should be grateful that I'm even getting the opportunity to put a smile on my face every morning. I'm even getting the opportunity to put on good outfits every morning and smell good and look good and feel good. And again, I was running off an hour and a half of sleep, 90 minutes of sleep last night. And I still came to school, radiated positive energy. I was happier. I was trying to put a smile on other people's faces, and I don't know. I feel like that goes unnoticed, because like I said, if I were to do or say this one thing that I thought was funny, and the person next to me were to say it the same tone, the same exact word, bar for bar, what I said, people would laugh at what this person said, rather than what I said. And I don't know, man. I wanted to get my emotions out, and I wanted to talk to somebody, and I wanted to talk. I mean, it may be hundreds of you, it may be thousands of you, it may be only 10 of you, and I'm very glad that you watched this video in general, because this is a really long video, and a lot of us don't have the patience for a type of video like this. But like I was saying, I'm grateful that I even get the opportunity. Like, I'm grateful that I even woke up on time today, because 90 minutes of sleep, bro, that's literally an after school nap, and I was trying to sleep. I literally didn't use my phone once last night. I just couldn't sleep, and I don't know why. I almost stayed up all night. and I don't know why. And I came to school tired, but still full of energy, if that makes sense. I still made myself full of energy. I was tired, but I still made myself full of energy. I might not have been the happiest, but I still put a smile on my face, and I felt like it went unnoticed. But I'm not trying to fish for compliments. I'm not trying to let y'all know that I feel like I'm the main character, because I'm not trying to tell y'all to compliment me and give me your condolences, but all I'm asking for is that, or all I'm trying to say is thank you for watching this video. And whether you think I'm corny, whether you think I'm weird for making this type of video, this took courage for me to make this video, because like I said, I feel like low-key I wouldn't even talk to like my closest friend about this. But I don't know, man. I would definitely talk to Landon about something like this, but I don't know about anybody else. But I don't know. I'm not trying to fish for compliments. I already said that like 10 times, bro. But I might be catching y'all tomorrow. I might not. I don't know. It's difficult to upload daily on this channel with school now and stuff like that. But I appreciate y'all for watching this video today. And I may see you guys tomorrow. I may not. But either way, I love you so much. And I thank you so much for watching this video. Have an amazing rest of your day. Be happy. Put a smile on your face even when you don't want to. Radiate positive energy. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. I love you.